Hello and welcome to the Crystal Pyramid with Paula Darch. I welcome you tonight as a solo of the Crystal Pyramid. Unfortunately, my beautiful co-host Annette Kirkwood is not able to make tonight's session with us tonight. So please wish her well and know that she will be back next Friday night with me as well. So as you start to pop on, say hello so that I know who's here. Come and introduce yourself as well. As tonight I play solo, I have to do all the talking, all the guidance, and also all of what's happening in the background. So please bear with me tonight as I go and do this solo. So as I said, as you start to jump on, come and say hello. Please introduce yourself, and so that I know you're here tonight as well. As you can see, Annette is not joining me tonight due to family reasons. So yeah. So as you pop in, say hello. We have a couple of things that I want to cover tonight. And that is tonight we're talking, or tonight I'm going to have to rephrase myself tonight, and that is, instead of saying we, I have to keep saying I, because as I said, my wingman's unable to be with me tonight. So hello Robin, welcome, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Let me know where you're from as well. So as you start to come on, there's a couple of viewers. Come and say hello so that I know that you're here. I can also then know who I'm speaking to tonight as well. And yes, so tonight, hello. So Robin, what we're doing tonight is I am by myself tonight. So what I'm actually doing is all questions, if you can leave until later for me, please. I will get to questions at 9 p.m. Tonight, it is not just about doing readings. It's not just about me coming in and doing readings tonight. Hello, Vicky Fox. Hello, Kristina. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining Tamara as well. So if you have questions, please leave them until a little bit later when I open the actual question filled up, and that will be around about 9 o'clock tonight. What we wanted to do is, Annette and I from the Crystal Pyramid, we're not just here to do readings, we're here to give knowledge about the spiritual awareness and other things that are actually going on. So tonight we are, as you would have seen in the description tonight we are covering 4 crystals. Annette and I have chosen these crystals because they are 4 crystals that we feel are, crystals that a lot of people would start with if you haven't started with crystals as well. These are 4 really good crystals to start with. So what I am going to be doing is just picking up some crystals and explaining them. If you've got those crystals, then also bring them with you tonight as I start to talk about them as well, because we will be activating these crystals as well tonight. So that is something that we will also be doing at the end. So again, I will open this up for questions, but not until a little bit later, because I want to talk about the crystals and the crystal divas and their little beings that they are before we actually open it up to question time. So yes, if you have a question, that's cool. So as I said, as you pop in, thank you very much for coming, and please ask some questions about the crystals as well as I start to introduce them as well. So I just want to bring up the first crystal, and that is amethyst. So let me know, do you have amethyst? Is it a crystal that you have, and what do you use it for? Because I want to just go through what the amethyst is, and I'm going to show you a couple of variations of the amethyst as well. All right, so amethyst comes in many different forms, of course. You can purchase them in beautiful peaks and troughs and what have you. These are generators, so they are really good for using in crystal grids. This is also amethyst. So a little bit of knowledge about an amethyst. An amethyst goes from a process of a quartz and then an amethyst, so it actually goes through a process. This is a slab of amethyst, and you can see the quartz that's running through as well. So Amy, thank you for asking that question. Come back and ask it again when I actually am talking about guidance. So I will be giving guidance, but I am going through crystals first. So as most people know crystals, most people will buy crystals in the form of a tumbled stone, which come in various different shades and colors, mainly the lighter ones. So they're tumbled. And then you go up to what is a raw. This is a raw amethyst. Trying to get a nice picture of it for you. As you can see the different shades. This has got a couple of little points on it. And you can see here that it started with quartz and it's moved up into the purple. So most amethysts are purple. However, you can also purchase green amethyst, which I have too. So amethyst in general is for spiritual wisdom. It helps with sleep. It also activates your crown chakra. So if you're doing healing, then it can also be used for that. You can make things like this. One of my sprays is called Sleepy Time, and it's actually got amethyst down the bottom. It's been activated with amethyst energy, which will produce and help sleep as well. So that's amethyst. The next one I want to talk about, gonna have to hide that one for a minute. Okay, the next one that I'm going to talk about, and that is clear quartz. Clear quartz, again, comes in many variations. You've got clusters like this that are really nice and clear and quite big. And then you've got clusters like this one that are quite milky in color. And the milkier they are, the older they are. They've got a different consistency. Same use. So clear quartz is for stamina, health, absent healing, and diversity. Clear quartz is the most versatile stone because it is a stone that, or a crystal, it's a being that holds and generates energy. So a clear quartz crystal is a crystal that can heal all of your chakras at the same time, being clear. Excuse me. Hello, Rena. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. So tell me, have you got one of these crystals? Do you own a amethyst? Do you own a clear quartz? Tell me what you use it for. Is there a purpose that you have for that crystal? Clear quartz is also a fantastic generator if you are making a crystal pyramid. We use the clear quartz in points, like this type of thing, little generators. As you can see, it's very different in colors, but it does the same thing. And what they do, you actually grid the crystal, the crystal grid, with quartz points, and that activates what the intention of the healing is. So for example, if you were wanting sleep, you would do a crystal grid with quartz around the outside, and then you would put an amethyst in the middle. If you were wanting to open up your crown chakra, then you could also do the same with the amethyst, with the intention. So crystals always have to have an intention set in them as well. Hello, Julie. Welcome. So as you jump on, do you have crystals? Let me know. Tell me whether you've got crystals. Tell me what you use them for. Okay, so the next crystal that I want to go through with you is selenite. I've got, so selenite, a lot of people will see a tower. It looks like a multi-level building that you would have a lamp, and the selenite is for cleansing, it's for purity. It also helps with spirituality and also really helps with your soul star chakra as well. So I've got 2 pieces of selenite here. They're very fiber optic as well. So they've got lots and lots of fibers within them. And these are also great for generators. These are really good for clearing your space. If somebody is feeling a little bit cloggy around the outside of their energy, then a piece of selenite is really good. This is called a selenite wand, and this is used in a healing. And as I said, you would actually move the selenite wand around the person's energy, and you would cleanse and clear their auric space as well. So this is selenite, and selenite is, again, for cleansing, purity, and spirituality. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. I really love it. I have selenite at every single window around my home, a nice big chunk of selenite, and that's for cleansing, for all the energy that's coming through the house as well. They are stunning, aren't they? Do you have crystals? You have some crystals in your purse. Awesome. So, Rena, tell me what the crystals are that are in your purse and what are they activated for? Hello, Natalie. Beautiful. So, Rena says, I have a few. I have both of those. I tend to use any crystals that I feel attracted to at the time. I've been meaning to educate myself more, but haven't gotten around to it. So I hope tonight that I'm able to give you a bit of guidance on what the crystals are for, what they're used for. And if you've got one of these crystals, then tonight what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking you through a process to connect on a deeper level with your crystal, to really connect in with that. Hello, Jackie. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. So Kristina says, yes, I have quite a few. Kristina, what crystals do you have? Natalie Hill says, I put them in my purse. Excellent. Beautiful. So Kristina uses selenite on my bedside lamp. Awesome. Yeah, selenite's really, really good for cleansing the energy. So you can have, just like your Himalayan salt lamps, a lot of people have Himalayan salt lamps around their house. Well, selenite will do the same thing, but it also gives that spiritual aspect to that cleanse as well. So you can actually activate that selenite tower or the selenite lamp to be activated for a specific purpose. So you would get more benefit than, Kristina, with your lamp next to you, not only to cleanse the area, but also if you're programming it, then it's going to give extra energy and a meaning behind. So Kristina Maidment, have you done that? Have you programmed your selenite lamp that you have around, like by your bedside? I would love to know. And then the last crystal that I want to talk about before we go into programming it is hematite. Does anyone have hematite? Has anyone got a piece of hematite? I need some selenite. Rena, you need selenite. Selenite is amazing. It is one of the most versatile crystals that I think we actually could possibly have. And I feel that it's a crystal that is not used enough in like for people. So, for example, metaphysically, selenite brings the light to any individual and situation. So it cleanses the body, the mind, the soul, and the space. Selenite can be permanently damaged if exposed to water. So do not put selenite near water. Julie says, I have many crystals. I even have dino poo. Me too. Vicky, thank you. I'm glad this is interesting for you. Excellent. Jackie says yes. Awesome. Okay, so Kristina, no, I haven't yet. So something that you could connect to that crystal. So the funny thing about selenite is because it's a cleansing crystal, you don't actually need to cleanse it again. So say, for example, clear quartz, you can put under running water, you can sage it, you can, have that intention, you can bring light into it. Selenite is a natural cleansing crystal, so you actually don't need to put it with anything. You never put it in water because it'll just dissipate, it'll disappear. So promise me you won't do that to your crystal. And so selenite is one of the most versatile crystals. Also with amethyst, say if you wanted to cleanse your hematite, for example. So if you had a piece of hematite and it needed to be cleansed because it'd been around a lot of energy or you have been using it a lot, amethyst is a natural cleanser for crystals. So you can actually put your hematite on top of that and then set the intention that the amethyst cleanses the crystal on top. So amethyst can be used to cleanse your other crystals. Lapis lazuli is your favorite. I love lapis lazuli too. It's one of my favorites. I think that was probably the second crystal I owned was lapis lazuli. And I've actually got quite a few different pieces. I've got wands and I've got spheres. I've got a couple of different pieces of lapis lazuli as well. All right, cool. All right, so just going through selenite. We're just going back to selenite. So I am referring to the crystals tonight with this book. It's a book that I also used last week. It's my favorite crystal book. It's called Crystal Connections by Adam Barrelett. If you haven't got it, go and do yourself a favor and get it because it is amazing and it has a lot of crystals in here. So as I was saying before, it's a cleansing. So selenite is the ultimate cleansing crystal. And you don't then have to cleanse it with anything else. So you can put it in any environment and it doesn't need to be cleansed by anything else, which is pretty cool. All right. Rena says, I have gold, tiger's eye, garnet, moss agate, green aventurine, and new jade in your purse. A pack that brought from Ishka, wealth stones. Awesome. Bit of garnet. Garnet is really, really good for the blood as well. So you've got a lot of crystals there. You've got a lot of green crystals, which is also, green crystals are associated to the heart chakra arena, which is also associated to money. Excuse me. I've got a tickle tonight. It's so warm in Adelaide. I don't know where everyone else are, but beautiful. So typically, I guess, like money used to be green. A lot of money was green, and so they associated green crystals to money as well. Beautiful. Heather says, me too. I bought my first in Nora. So drawn to her. I love it. Yes. Kristina also says, I have a selenite heart and a rose quartz, which I sleep with under my pillow, and a piece of nephrite jade for protection. Nephrite jade is really, really nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone, and so it's again a stone that not many people actually use or know about, but it's a beautiful, beautiful stone. So if you're wanting help with sleep, with crystals, then amethyst. Get yourself some amethyst and put amethyst near your bed or under your pillow, but program it and ask it for sleep as well. So amethyst is a conductor for sleep. What would be a good crystal for autoimmune disease? I will get back to you on that, Heather, and I will let you know, okay? I will let you know. It's nice down in Victor Harbor, going to be very hot in Adelaide tomorrow. It's been hot in Adelaide today. It's been, anyway. Hello, Natasha from Goondiwindi. Thank you so much for joining me, Natasha. So Heather Louise, I will get back to you about the autoimmune disease and let you know. I'll send you a message. Yes, so Christina, if you're wanting something for sleep. Serena says, my kids sleep with amethyst in their pillowcase. Oh, that is so nice. Well done. All right, so hematite. Hematite comes in, it's almost metallic, like it looks metallic to me. This is a tumbled stone of hematite, a smaller piece. I've actually got little tiny pieces as well. I sell crystals, so if you're after some crystals, come and see me because I have a huge range. This is baby hematite, and it's really, really good for the ladies to chuck in your bra. This stone is for grounding. It's for truth and logic. Now, this is a natural piece of hematite, so it's quite chunky and bubbly. So we see it and we know it as this metallic sort of like consistency, and the rough and raw is the same. You can probably see the top, but it's quite dark. So this is really, really good for grounding. So if you're having trouble, especially at the moment with the energy the way it is, we've got solar storms happening at the moment, and the solar storms can really vibrate us at a really high level. And so grounding is something that we're really needing a lot of right now. So it's really good for grounding. If you're having trouble with making some logical decisions, grab some hematite and actually ground yourself in the here and the now, because if we're having trouble making decisions and finding truth and logic in something, it's because we're not grounded in the here and the now. So by grounding yourself back to the present moment, then you're able to make those decisions, a logic decision, easily because you're grounded. So if you're having to make a truthful, logical decision at the moment, or you're looking for truth within something, grab some hematite. Okay, Natasha says, may I ask what pyrite is good for other than its blingy? Pyrite, again, is a beautiful, beautiful stone. And yes, it is very, very blingy. I will get the pyrite up. With crystals, one thing that I will say with crystals, and that is crystals choose you. Just like, so when you're choosing a crystal, intuitively choose your crystal. If you are in Adelaide, then come and see me, because I do have a huge range of crystals, and I can actually help you to pick those crystals as well. I can teach you how to connect in with them. All right, so pyrite is for structure, unity, and health. Pyrite heals through the structure. This golden crystal, also known as fool's gold, also allows you to understand, value, and heal what you have, and then build upon it. Pyra is a grounding vibration, giving you a sense of stability and confidence to influence the world. By striking Pyra with metal or stone, produces a spark, giving this crystal the ability to bring fire into your life. So it's a real stone for admiration, for structure. So if you're wanting to have, to bring in energy, promoting energy into your life, if you're wanting to improve your knowledge or your memory, your overall intelligence, it's really good for that. If you are studying, it's really good as well. And brings you clarity and structure. So it really brings you back down to that. Oh, here's something I didn't know about pyrite, Natasha. Pyra allows you to generate wealth by using a variety of skills and networks. It helps you attract money from multiple sources rather than one job, making it a good crystal if you work as a sales representative, fundraiser, or hold down several part-time jobs. So there you go. So there's a bit of a fun fact for you. So Jacqueline Clark, I am in Hope Valley, which is next to Tea Tree Plaza. Beautiful. That's brilliant. I have one on the coffee table. Awesome. So again, it brings clarity. Okay. Julie says, I brought my grandkids an angel, and it's an angelite. They have a few that I have brought them to and my grandson loves his green opal, and I love hematite. Hematite is, again, you know, I feel one of those stones that is really, you know, it's not appreciated enough for what it actually does. It really supports, like if I'm finding that I'm really what I call myself as off planet, which means that I'm really floaty and what have you, or if I'm going somewhere that I know is going to make me feel a bit yuck, I'll always chuck. So this week I had to take my son to the hospital because he's broken his hand and needed surgery. And so I chucked a whole heap of hematite, little tiny pieces, and I just chucked them into my bra and let them really sit there for that. Okay. Natalie Hills, what's good for anxiety and overthinking things? One of the best crystals, I think, for you, Natalie, would be a rose quartz. Rose quartz is the crystal of love, and when we are detached from our own self, then it's really difficult to, you know, have that straightforward thinking. And so Spirit are just saying that, Natalie, they really ask you to go get some rose quartz and also some clear quartz, because the clear quartz will highly activate the rose quartz for you to really sort of bring in that. They're also saying green adventuring for you, sweetheart. So when I'm connected into Spirit like I am right now, Spirit will tell me what my clients need. So when my clients come here, they will stand me in front of the cupboard, in front of the glass cupboard with all the crystals, and they'll say to me, okay, this is the pack. What I just started doing just recently was I was making crystal packs up for people. So they would send me a photo, they'd send me the money, and I would make the crystal pack up for that person. I would write down what Spirit wanted you to know about those crystals, and I would send them to you. Because Spirit know more than anything what your body needs. So Natalie, Spirit have said clear quartz, rose quartz, and green adventuring for you, sweetheart. All right. Okay. As an artist, I think it would help me take me to the next level. Awesome. Do it. Use it. We have the crystals that we have. We forget to actually use them sometimes, and we look at them and go, oh, that's pretty. But we actually need to hold on to that, and we need to connect in with that. So Rena says, my children have a collection. Wherever we go, expos and markets, they buy a new one. They run their hands over them and hold them, then choose the one that chooses them. Exactly, and that's what we have to do. We have to start teaching our children to be intuitive and to connect with them. Jackie, you're most welcome. Julie, Paula, just let you know, I've learnt that bumblebee has arsenic in it, so not good for kids. Don't use it for kids. Beautiful. Julie says, I have petrified wood. Petrified's another one that's really, really, really grounding. It's an amazing stone for connection and an amazing stone for grounding. Okay. So I have a crystal healing wand. One end is amethyst, the other is aqua aura. One of my favorite stones, Kristina. I love aqua aura. I haven't activated the aqua aura as this piece has so many record keepers on it. For me, this is extraordinary special and I want to take in what it has to offer first. What is the right thought form for this? I'm in Melbourne, Gippsland. So are you, I just need to know, are you using it for yourself or for your own crystal wand healing? Or are you using it for healing other people? Because if you're using it for other people, then I probably wouldn't recommend that. I would just connect in with it. I would meditate with it. Actually, have the aqua aura, the record keeper especially, in your receiving hand, which is your right hand, and connect with it. Breathe with it. Place it on your heart, and then connect in with that energy and really bring it in to you, connecting in with it. I like to, when I'm connecting with my crystals, I very much either go into nature and I connect with them, or I connect with them in the bath, depending, of course, what crystal it is, because a lot of crystals don't like water. So I would activate your aqua aura, because if you don't activate it, then the records aren't going to be given to you. So activate it, but only use it for yourself. I hope that made sense. Oh, I think I need to come and see you for a crystal pack. Oh, I would love for you to do that, Rena. Please make an appointment with me to come and see me for crystal pack. I love that idea. Nita is loads of love. First time here. Any guidance would be appreciated. Nita, I am doing readings, but not just yet. I'm still connecting in with them. Okay. Natalie, if I inbox you, can I buy what I need and can you post to me? Natalie Hills, yes, you can, darling. So if in the description above is my page, Dynamics Mind and Body Connection. So if you would like crystals, if you'd like to make enough time to come and see crystals, or if you'd like an intuitive pack made for you, then please let me know. What be a good crystal to use for grieving? Jacqueline, rose quartz for definite. Rose quartz. They're also saying a good stone for that, rhodonite. They're just giving me the words rhodonite. Go get yourself rhodonite. I've got rose quartz here, but I do not have any rhodonite. Spirit said rhodonite. Connect with rhodonite for grieving, but most importantly, connect with rose quartz. I would prefer for me first. So connect in with it for you before you connect in. And personally, if it's a record keeper, I wouldn't tend to use it on anybody else, because they're your records, unless they're records to be given to somebody else. If it's within a healing that they need and the transparency given over, then Kristina, yes, use it. But if it's a aqua aura that is just yours, as in the records are yours, personally, this is my recommendation. I probably wouldn't use that record keeper on anyone else but yourself. I hope that helps. Alrighty. Okay, so what I want to do is hello Bev, thank you for joining me. So before I go into the readings or connecting in with people tonight, what I would like to take you all through first, and that is all right, I just want to, so I want to, but have hesitated to activate for that reason. I want to do this right and it's twin. Yeah, so activating it, absolutely. So if you would like to, if you do have one of those crystals, and even if you don't, I am just going to take you through, before I go through and pull any cards for anybody tonight or pull anyone for a message tonight, what I am going to do is I just want to quickly go through how to activate your crystals to actually switch them on and connect them into yourself. So if you have a crystal that you would like to connect in with right now, so maybe Kristina, you would like to connect in with your aqua aura, completely up to you. Maybe you'd like to connect in with an amethyst. Maybe you've just got a stone there that so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you all a couple of minutes. Go and get your crystal, come back, and then once you've done that, then let me know that you've done that. Because I don't see this post on Facebook, I only see it in my Be Live. I can't actually see if people are doing love hearts. So just let me know once you've got your crystal. So Julie says apatite tier and mangano calcite is good for grieving. Thank you very much. So that was also for so Jacqueline Clark. There you go. Julie Farrow says that those two crystals are also good. Cool. All right, excellent. All right, so Christina's got her crystal. Maya has her fluorite. Oh yes, I'm listening, but I'm in the bus. I can't grab my crystals. Okay, that's okay. Just listen to this anyway. All right. So once you have your crystals, what I'd like for you to do is put the crystal in your right hand. And as you have that in your right hand, I would like for you to close your eyes and take in 6 deep breaths. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Keep that breathing, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Deep breath, really deepen that breath. And 2 more breaths. Breathe right in and breathing out. And on the next breath, I would like for you to just imagine that that beautiful golden light of sun is beaming down, and it's not too hot, not too cold, just the right temperature. And this beautiful golden ray of sunlight is just beaming down through the crown of your head. And as it goes through the crown of your head, you breathe. And keep breathing that through your crown, into your third eye, into your throat, down into your heart, into your solar plexus, down into your sacral chakra, your root chakra. And on the next in-breath, breathing in, and the exhale, pushing that breath down through the legs, down through the feet, and deep down into earth. Breathe it out, breathe it out, breathe it out. Breathe it into the earth, deep down into the earth. Connecting into the earth, connecting into the earth chakra, deep within Mother Earth. This is where your crystals have been grown, in earth. So first of all, we need to thank the earth for growing your crystal. So thank the earth. Thank Mother Earth, Mother Gaia for growing your crystal. And now it's time to ask for the crystal diva of your crystal to be activated through the earth. And what you'll start to feel is a sensation, a tingle maybe. And I'd like for you to breathe that up. Breathe it up, up through earth, and bringing that connection of the crystal diva up through your body, up through your feet, legs, pelvis, through your lower chakras, root, sacral, solar plexus, and heart, where you meet the heart chakra. And I'd like for you now to take a nice deep breath and breathe this energy down into your right hand, breathing it into your crystal, asking for your crystal to be tuned into and turned on with the crystal diva. And I'd like for you to take 3 good deep breaths as you start to feel the crystal wake up in your hand. And this crystal, you may feel a sensation, you may feel a vibration, you may just feel some warmth. And as you do that, it is time to breathe that into every cell and bring that healing through your body. Breathing that through your body, all the way through your body. Breathing that energy. All the way through you now. And now open your eyes. Tell me what you felt. What did you feel as you activated the crystal? I would love to know if you did that exercise, then tell me what you felt. So just having a look, I can see that people so how did you feel with that? Calming, beautiful. Yawned a lot, felt more connected with your aventurine. Good. Your crystal is warm. Excellent. So Nita, when you yawn, that's an activation. So you're activating your body. Natalie felt calming. The crystal is warm now, man. Awesome. That is awesome, because now that means you've actually connected in with it. Excellent. You'll need to do this on replay. Yeah, do it on replay later. That's all right. Beautiful. Thank you for the exercise. I've always wanted to know how. You're welcome. This is what the crystal pyramid is about, ladies and gentlemen. It is actually about helping you to connect in with the crystals. It's connecting in with their healing energy. It's also about giving guidance about what's actually going on with the planet as well. So knowing that Annette and I both work deeply with crystals, we work with their energies, we work with their divas, we work with the crystal beings that they actually are, which is why sometimes it's hard to part with. So if you joined us last week, you would have known that Annette had to hand over a crystal being to me because it was actually a crystal, my Lemurian crystal, and I had to have it for a greater purpose. So yeah, it was really, really cool. All right. You will see me looking down because I am by myself tonight. I'm checking on the Facebook play as well as checking on the platform that I am also here doing. So yes. Oh, it was hard for Annette to actually hand over that crystal, but she did it. and which was pretty cool. All right. So Jackie, tingling in hands and feet, also warmth in the crystal. You've activated your crystal, Jacqueline. Yay! Beautiful. Excellent. And Kristina says, I am loved. Oh, I can feel, are you crying? Kristina, are you crying? I feel that, like, I almost can feel, Kristina, that you've just got this, I feel like you've got this warmth about you, and I feel like you've just been hugged by your crystal. So let me know what you think. That's so cute. Beautiful. Yeah, I can see, Kristina, I can just, it's almost like your crystal, the energy of your crystal is just giving you a great big hug. I'm hoping that you can feel that, because as they are saying to you, I am loved, they are really connecting in with that as well. Beautiful. Cool. Beautiful. So Kristina's sort of welling. Yeah, I can feel that for you, darling. So your crystal, your aqua aura, really wants you to meditate on her now that you've activated her. So now all of those records, and my hands are going nuts for you, Kristina. Like, are your hands tingling? Because my hands are tingling. And it's actually my left hand that's tingling for you, Kristina, because that is your receiving hand. So everybody, your right hand is your giving hand, and your left hand is your receiving. So it's about giving and receiving, give and take, give and take. We're constantly giving and taking all sorts of energy and exchanges and what have you. And I feel now, Kristina, I'd like for you to place that crystal in your left hand, and I would like for you to connect with that in your left hand. And everyone else can do this as well. You've activated it in your right hand. Bring it to your left hand now and receive the rest of what the guidance is as well. Receive, receive, receive. Receive your guidance from your crystal. All right. So before we get onto that, before we get onto the guidance, I just quickly wanted to talk about the energy that has been around just recently and the energy that is also coming up. So we have officially, as of the 1st of March, being the day of the 1st of March today, we've moved into, well, technically we've moved into autumn, even though we're still very much feeling summer, and we're still going to be feeling a lot of summer energy around as well. We do have solar storms. We've had solar storms this week. We've also got new moon next week. The new moon energy is, again, where you bring all your crystals out and you sit down and you do your manifestations as well. So, which is really, really cool. Julie, I love all crystals. They are all beautiful. They are all beautiful. I love crystals. They're just the most amazing, amazing, amazing energy. I just love them. So the 6th of March, which is next week, which is, let me see, it's Wednesday. Wednesday next week is new moon. New moon is about setting intentions. But before we do that, we need to connect into the, if you've got anything that you need to release at the end of that, do that before you actually do your new moon manifestations. So this is where you can grab all of those crystals that you just activated and bring them into your new moon intentions as well. Kristina, yes, in left hand, well, pulsating like a heartbeat. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Awesome. Keita, that's my mum's birthday, the 6th of March. Ah, how beautiful. She can make extra special wishes on her birthday because it's new moon. Okay, Rena says, oh, I never knew that about hands. Wonder if the hand is your dominant hand ties in with that somehow. Look, I believe, Rena, it can. The reason I say that is because I'm right-handed, and so when I'm doing a healing on somebody, I can feel the energy going out of my my right hand. I'm definitely giving, and I'm also receiving, and I'm pulling. When I'm pulling things out, when I'm pulling energy out, I'm pulling it out as well. So it's just like a give and a take. I have a friend of mine that I have also, she has done Reiki right through to Reiki Masters with me. She's left-handed. And so when she does a healing, her giving hand is her left hand because that's her dominant hand, and her receiving is her right. So depending on whether you're right or left-handed, it will depend on what you most likely feel the energy as. Okay, so beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Love and light to you as well. Amethyst, my birthday yesterday. Fluorite, blues, greens, purples. So beautiful. Ah, nice. Happy birthday for yesterday. Is that a full moon? No, the full moon was last week before. We're going into a new moon. New moon is when we go through a whole new cycle. The new moon is where we set our intentions for the month ahead. So we manifest like crazy for what it is. And we bring out our crystals to do that. Full moon is when we take all of our crystals outside and we bask the full moon energy to cleanse our crystals. But new moon is where we actually use them with the intentions that we've given them when we're actually writing down our manifestations, and we can bring extra energy into it as well. So your hands are tingling and pulsating. That's the energy of your crystal diva. You've just woken it up. Yippee. Cool. You're welcome. I would love to know like how you go with that, Kristina. So maybe send me a private message about how you go when you now connect in with that. Okay. Rena, that's really interesting. I'm a lefty. I'll need to take more notice. Yes. So depending on what is your dominant hand. So my dominant hand is my right hand. So that's where I feel most of it. Whereas my friend is left, so she feels the left. So depends which one you are. You're welcome. Paula, can we put crystals out or not? Crystals go outside under the full moon, Julie. Full moon, they go outside under a full moon, not new moon. Cool. Alrighty. So the other thing that I just wanted to go through before I did readings, I know that it's running out of time, and that is we are also going through to Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is about communication. So what the energy around has been is a lot of anger. There's been a lot of aggression because things that that have been needed to be brought up to the surface. If we haven't communicated things, then the communication is being brought to the surface. So you may find that people around you may be a little bit arrogant, a little bit iffy. There may be communication. There may be a little bit of aggression around words spoken. So as Mercury becomes in retrograde, please just sit back, ground yourselves, grab your crystals, connect with your crystals, and do some healing with them. And if there is things that you need to say to somebody, then maybe write it down if you can't say it to them face to face. Beautiful. Alrighty, so I'm just going to quickly do this. I would love a message tonight from my stillborn angel baby, knowing if he's around me, please. Mare, your so what he shows me is stars. I don't know whether you actually gave him stars or whether you have chosen a star or you look up at the stars. So he's showing me, and I've got this tingling sensation over my head as I say that. So Mare, and I'm looking up. I can't help but look up. So I feel that you're looking up into the stars, and he's just saying, look at me, I'm in the stars. So if you haven't chosen a star for him, then he asks for you to do that, please. If you've already done that, he is confirming to you that you've done it. And I just keep on looking up. Look at it, I can't look at you. I can't look at the screen. I keep looking up. And so I feel that you need to look up. I feel that you need to look up into the stars, because he keeps saying the stars, the stars. Look at me, I'm in the stars. So I hope that makes sense. It's been going on in this house tonight. Stars. Yeah, like and do you see twinkling stars, Maya? Do you see little twinkling stars? Because I see little tiny twinkling stars as well. Okay. So, yes, twinkling stars. So, yes, he's around you. Cool. I'm assuming that's in the energy. Right, cool. So, Paula, I've heard left is for leaving, right is for receiving. Right is giving, left is receiving. Hello, new here. Would love some guidance on my life, if I may, please. I feel drawn to just pull you a card. So I'm just going to, this card deck is Work Your Light. So Melissa J. Whoops. All right, there it is. Okay. So I just get the card for you, Dance, Melissa. And it says, do something to shift your vibration. So you've got here that you would like some guidance on life. So what Spirit is saying to me is, the words of Spirit are saying to you, Melissa, is lighten up. You need to go and have some fun, and you need to do something to lift your vibration. When we are constantly seeking or needing verification or something like that, we get stuck in a low vibration. When we are just going, do you know what, life is life, and we're going to go and get life, and that raises your vibration. So dance, go and do something for yourself. Go and dance in the street, go dance in the neighborhood, dance around your house. Do something to shift your vibration. The Spirit are saying to you, Melissa J, that you need to raise your vibration from a low vibration to a high vibration, which means go and do something for yourself. Go and walk in nature. Go to the beach. Go and do something that your soul desires and your heart desires, because the more that you're disconnected from your true self, your true self, then they're saying you're backpedaling when you just need to forward pedal. So forward pedal, go and dance, raise your vibration. I'd be interested in career job messages for me if you feel drawn. I get the number 6 around career job, Rena. I feel there is a Spirit saying there's a change in I see the word job, not so much career, but I see the word job. So as I look at this message now, I see the word job and I see the number 6. Beautiful. Okay. So Mare has been looking at the stars. Thank you. You're welcome. Beautiful. All right. Is my pregnancy going healthy, and is there anything else you can tell me, please? Okay. Pregnancy, going healthy. I feel, have you had a lot of morning sickness, Vicky? I would like to know if you've had, I've got a bit of like I want to burp. Like I feel like there's a bit of reflux there. So they're just saying nurture your tummy. Try and stay away from acidy kind of foods as well. See, I'm burping. So, okay. So, Vicky, I just need to know, I've got a lot of like I got a bubble in my belly and I kept on wanting to burp. So I feel the pregnancy is going okay. Just watch your reflux. If you've got reflux, I just feel a bit of reflux in your belly. So just be mindful of the foods you're eating, because I just feel a bit of indigestion in my, not in my esophagus, but in my stomach. I've just got like a bit of burning in my stomach. So just be mindful of they're just saying be mindful of the food you're eating through the pregnancy, please. All right, guys. I know that I probably spent a bit more time on the crystals, but Spirit wanted to spend more time with the crystals. I know there are more messages here as well. So, yeah, thank you for joining me. There have been job cuts at work. I am feeling peaceful and okay when it comes time to change, as well as stepping back into do healing work. Where should I focus to look for paid work? Kristina, connect in with that crystal. The knowledge is in your crystal. So there is a lot of wisdom in this crystal for you, in your aqua aura. So they're asking you to connect in with that, please, because there is a lot of knowledge about work. There's a lot of knowledge about your healing. There's a lot of knowledge in your crystal. So keep that in mind. Cool. Thank you, Rena. All right. Maya says, I have loved this. Thank you so very much. You're welcome. Melissa, thank you. You're welcome. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, guys. Well, my time slot has finished for tonight. It is just gone 9:30. So I must get off. If anyone would like a reading or anyone would like guidance or crystals, please pop over to Dynamics Mind and Body Connection. Come and have a reading over there with me, and I would love to see you. All right, guys. Thank you, Rena. Love the crystals. It's been amazing. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm going to get kicked off. Must go. Mwah, mwah. Much love. Annette will be back with us, hopefully, next Friday night. Have a wonderful weekend. If you're in Adelaide, stay nice and cool, and speak to you soon. Bye for now.